Okay, what do we got here? We got Jared Straight. Says, hey, Jor, I have a question for you. If you hypothetically had the choice between going to medical school or buying one Bitcoin, what would you do? Well, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. But it's tough. I mean, like it really depends. It depends how how much you want to be a doctor or whatever you're doing in medical school. If that's what you want to do, then I would say pursue that. If that's something that you want to get into just because you think you're going to get a lot of money and have a big house and drive a fancy car, I think that that's the totally wrong direction to go in. So it's really in your heart what you think is best for you. I mean, both would be good investments in my mind. I think that going to medical school is a little bit different than going to university to study, gender studies or even accounting nowadays. Like accounting, marketing, all that stuff. That's a complete waste of time and money, in my opinion. I think you can learn all of that online for free or pay somebody to like get a premium course for it, but you don't need to go to school. The thing with school for me, especially something like what are we going to use here as an example? Marketing or I don't know, even like becoming a teacher. Like you go to school, you spend 4 years, like the prime years of your life. There's certain aspects of college, university that I do like the community aspect, like meeting new people, having a lot of fun. I think that's the age when you should be doing that. But you can do that without paying a school to attend. But for me, it's like, okay, you know what you want to do in school, but they make you take all these stupid courses that really have absolutely irrelevant. You have to spend hundreds of dollars on their textbooks. You have to show up for class, waste your time, something that you have absolutely no interest in. Whatever information you take in during that course, you're going to forget the moment you write that exam. That to me is a complete waste of time. So is all school bad? No. Like if you actually want to become a doctor, if that's what you want to pursue, then yeah, take that route because eventually it will pay off, and then you could be you know, work. In the meantime, this is what I would do if this was me and I had it in my mind that I wanted to go to medical school. I would do that. I'd commit the time, the money, the energy to that. In the meantime, though, I would be doing other things. I would maybe be doing a side hustle. I'd get onto Nostr. I'd find all these different ways to earn Bitcoin while I'm doing that. And then once you get through your medical school, set up your own corporation and start buying Bitcoin with your profits instead of sinking it into Hummers for your kids. So in that case, that's what I would do. There's probably no right or wrong answer there. I think everybody would be in a different spot, but that's the best I could do. And the other option there is like take a couple of years off. This might be another point to this, is just take a couple of years off. There's no rush. There's no rush to go to school. There's no rush to get married. There's no rush to do any of that. It's kind of on your own time. It's just society that tells you that you have to do this, then that. That's it. It's just society that tells you that. So take a couple of years off, really think hard on it. Like try a few different things, go work for a few different companies, stack some Bitcoin. I think that this next 12, 16 months is the best time to be, the best opportunity we're going to have to be buying Bitcoin and then go to school. That's one route too. Is you don't have to choose between the two. You could work for a couple of years, stack as much as you can, learn some different skills. That's another problem with people going straight from high school into university straight into the workforce. They get no skills other than the propaganda and the indoctrination from the schools. They have no real life experience outside of memorizing tests, memorizing information. Well, here you go. Here's a follow-up part of this. So I took about 7 years off and devoted all my energy to Bitcoin, but I've become so burnt out with my job. So now I'm contemplating going back for my career and leaving my Bitcoin. Oh, okay. So that's a different story then. Again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not a life coach or anything like that, but I would definitely not be selling my Bitcoin right now. That's what I'll say for sure. There's no chance that I would be selling my Bitcoin at this point, at this stage of the game. I mean, couple options there. You could either just wait it out, wait a couple years, wait for the bull run to happen here, and then reevaluate. The other thing too you could do there is I would never sell that. This could be for medical school. This could be for a new house. This could be for a new car. This could be for anything, but never sell the Bitcoin that you have today, ever, especially 95% of it. And this is actually going to fall into the next segment here, I think, but never sell it. If you have to, take on debt against it and find a good bank. If you go to your bank and say, I want to take out a loan to go to medical school, this is what I'm going to use as my collateral, Bitcoin. If they say no to that, then find a different bank, because probably 7 out of 10 banks won't accept that as collateral, but there are banks out there that will. So don't sell the Bitcoin. Just take out a loan against it. And if you don't have any other income coming in, then just sell a portion of it every month to pay off your loan or to pay the interest on the loan. That's what I would say.